Would the representatives of our number 4 alliance please proceed to field 1 so we can start our semifinals? We need 2 of the alliance members. We need 5202, 8620, or 4965 so we can commence with our semifinals. Our timer for semifinal 1 went off minutes ago. We need you now. Our teams for semifinal 1 are taking the field.
Rocket.
Well, these are 3-member alliances. Only 2 teams from each alliance can be on the field. First Tech Challenge rules stipulate that all 3 robots must be used during the semifinals, so the robots you see on the field now will not be the same for semifinal 1 match number 2. Semifinal 1 is going to pit our number 1 ranked alliance against our number 4 alliance. Our number 1 alliance will be wearing red. Our number 4 will be wearing blue. With me for semifinal number 1 is going to be game announcer Corey. Let's give it up for her. And let's now meet the teams that are going to be representing our alliances here in semifinal 1, match number 1. On our number 1 red alliance, we have the captain, team 10138.
They're from Wilmette, Illinois, Newton Busters, FTC.
And with them in this match is their second pick, team 5452.
From Highland Park, Illinois, Robot to the Knee.
Representing our blue number 4 alliance in this match is the captain, team 5202.
Out of Decatur, Illinois, Zip Tie Fighters.
With them for this match is their first pick, team 8620.
They're from Edwardsville, Illinois, Worm Gear Warriors.
As we prepare for this final match, one final reminder. Please ensure that any hotspots have been powered off. Our teams have done a lot of work to get to this point, and we want to ensure that any Wi-Fi hotspots do not interfere with the hard work that they have done. If you have a Wi-Fi hotspot turned on, please turn it off. Specifically, Josh. Our referees are randomizing our beacons. We are just about ready for semifinal 1, match 1. We've got the all clear from our referees. Our elimination matches start now. Semifinal 1, match 1 in 3, 2, 1, go!
And with that, all 4 robots surge forward in autonomous. Make that 3 shots from the Red Alliance, 1 for the blue. Now 2, all 5 shots in auto do sync. That's a ton of points right away for both of our alliances here in semifinal 1 between alliances 1 and 4. We have 1 beacon from Zip Tie Fighters, 1 beacon from Newton Busters. Newton Busters get 2, and Zip Tie gets 2. Newton Busters come back, they partially park and knock off that cat ball. Drivers, please pick up your controllers. And driver-controlled mode of semifinal match number 1 begins in 3, 2, 1, go. After autonomous, it looks like both of our teams scored at least 100 points during the autonomous period. Red Alliance with a slight advantage due to 1 more center vortex particle being put in from Newton Busters. Worm Gear Warriors, Blue Alliance in the backfield. They pick up 2 particles. 1 bounces out off of the driver station of Worm Gear Warriors. They load up for their second. Particle drops in for Worm Gear. They strafe over to the center vortex. They shoot, and they score 5 points for the Blue Alliance. Turning our attention to red, we have Robot to the Knee picking up 5 points alongside their alliance partner, Newton Busters FTC, picking up another 5. Lots of center vortex shots coming on in from all of our teams here. We have staff on the field trying to keep track of those numbers coming up on the screen for you. We're now down to about 1 minute remaining in this match. Plenty of scoring already by our number 1 and number 4 seeded alliances. Shot after shot coming out red and blue. Robot to the Knee puts up 2, both sync. So does Zip Tie Fighters. Just under a minute now remaining in this match. The Red Alliance, by our count, has scored over 13 particles in the center vortex between autonomous and teleop. Robots also fighting over those beacons, all 4 of them controlled by the Red Alliance, while Zip Tie Fighters put up 5 more points. We're down now to our end game. 30 seconds remaining in this match. This match is going to come down to cat balls and beacons for number 1 and number 4. Cat ball in the front and cat ball in the back. Zip Tie Fighters are the first to possess it. Zip Tie Fighters, they lift. It's worth 10 so far. They're raising up even higher. It'll be worth 20 above the top of the bar. They have less than 10 seconds to do it. Zip Tie Fighters, they're above. That's 20 points. They're down now to only 2, 1, and that's the end of semifinal match number 1.
We will have the scores from semifinal 1, match number 1 for you after the completion of semifinal 2, match number 1. In just a moment, we are going to move over to field number 2 to meet the teams representing our alliances in semifinal 2, match 1. At this time, though, I would just like to remind you that if you are going to be trying to watch the match from the floor by these stanchions, please have a seat so that those behind you can see the field. Thank you very much. And here on field 2 for semifinal number 2, I'd like everyone to say hello to my game announcer, Brent. He's going to be helping out with semifinal 2. And we're going to work together here to have you meet the teams representing these alliances. In red is our number 2 alliance. And the teams that they have representing their alliance in this first match is the captain, Team 5199.
They are Duct Tape and a Prayer from Barrington.
The second team representing our number 2 alliance in this match is Team 5037.
And that is Got Robot from right here in Elgin.
Wearing blue in this match is our number 3 alliance. Representing this alliance in their first match is the first pick of the alliance, Team 7351.
Which is Dynamic Signals out of Gurney.
Also representing this alliance during this match, the second pick of the alliance, Team 10635.
Unknown Element out of Batavia.
We have the all clear from our referee crew. Semifinal 2, match number 1 in 3, 2, 1, go!
Both alliances out to a quick start. Got Robot short on both their center particles. 73 Dynamic Signals a little long. 10635, after getting a beacon, they get a center particle, and they're going for that second beacon. They're lined up, looking close, moving in. They got it. 2-4-2. And then they come in, bump, and looks like they're parked. Pass autonomous ends in semifinal 2, match number 1. In the excitement of getting ready, no one flagged up. So quick thinking by our referees. And now they're asking the teams where to place the flags. So blue had 2 beacons, 60 points, and a center particle, that's 75, plus a bump, and it looks like a park. That's another 10. Whereas red, they were a little short on their center particles, and they didn't have any beacons. So starting a little bit behind here for teleop by the Red Alliance. Blue will also have 5 particles to work with, whereas red will only have 3. Right, controllers up, drivers, controllers up. Semifinal 2, match 1. We're ready to enter teleop. 3. Whoa. 3, 2, 1, go. All 4 robots moving. Blue, they score a quick particle into the center vortex. And then they're off on their second shot. Red, a little long. Same with blue. Looks like the beacons are the same. A little long for blue. That backspin didn't get it in there. There's one for blue. Red, they're looking like they're trying to get a beacon in their favor. Blue, 2 quick scores. Third, a little shot. Looks like red at least got 1 beacon. Now 2, they're flipping the blue beacons. But blue is working on that center vortex. They definitely have the edge. Uh-oh, we might have a little mechanical trouble with our Got Robot. 2, 3, 4 red beacons right. Oh, now 1's blue. And a center shot. Oh, it bounces around. It gets in. That spin helped at that time. Beacons are even at 2. Looks like Got Robot got out of that situation. And they're looking over to turn that beacon red. They do, real quick. Center particle, shot, score. We are closing in on 40 seconds left in the match, which means 10 seconds to endgame. All beacons are red. Red, teardrop in, bounced around. Oh, blue a little short. Another one. Oh, there goes as endgame is upon us. Red is quickly after that cat ball, and they're raising it as Got Robot. They're in good shape. Will anyone try to sneak in a particle? No, they're working on beacons. But blue, Big Al for dynamic signals dead. Looks like we're gonna have a double cap. 10 seconds left. Now it's just down to beacons possibly. What can happen? Can blue get a little advantage? They got it. Can red get one back? No, time is up. Controllers down. Real exciting way to kick off semifinal number 2.
With semifinal 2, match number 1 over, we will have the results of that match available for you after we compete semifinal 1, match number 2. In just a few moments, Corey will have the results of semifinal 1, match number 1 for you. But before those are available, 2 important announcements. And number 1, teams, your engineering notebooks are now available for pickup. Engineering notebooks can be found over under the American flag. There is a volunteer waving right now where your engineering notebooks are. Please check in with that volunteer to pick up your engineering notebook. Our second announcement is, once again, I would like to please ask all teams and spectators to turn off any Wi-Fi hotspots. We are detecting Wi-Fi hotspots, and these hotspots can affect our team's performance. They've worked incredibly hard since September, and the last thing we'd like to happen would be someone's Wi-Fi hotspot causing these robots not to behave the way they should. Please power off all Wi-Fi hotspots. Thank you.
All right, our scores from semifinal 1 to match number 1 before we move on to our next match are here. The difference being only by 5 points in this match. So let's take a look at those scores. And the Red Alliance was victorious, 220 for the Red Alliance and 215 for the Blue Alliance. Now, you know on the board you see a yellow card assigned to the Red Alliance as well as a major penalty to the Red Alliance. After talking to our head referee, those were in violation of G15, that for ramming into the Alliance wall.
With our red number 1 alliance up by 1, let's now meet the teams who will be representing our alliances here in semifinal 1, match number 2. Representing our 1 red alliance is the captain, team 10138.
From Wilmette, Illinois, Newton Busters, FTC.
Also representing our number 1 alliance, their first pick, team 10091.
From Mundelein, Illinois, Nyan Robotics.
Moving over to our blue number 4 alliance, representing this alliance in this match is the captain, team 5202.
Out of Decatur, Zip Tie Fighters.
With them for this match is their second pick, team 4965.
They come to us from Chicago, Illinois, Animatories Romani.
Red is looking for a win to punch their ticket to the finals. Blue is looking for a win to stay alive. We've got the all clears semifinal 1, match number 2 in 3, 2, 1, go!
As Autonomous begins, we see Animatories Romani looking to strike first. And then we have Newton Busters. They put up 30 points for the Red Alliance. Newton Busters now moving into position, looking for a beacon. Animatories Romani, unfortunately, that Blue Alliance robot has run across to the other side of the field. Newton Busters, though, do successfully get a second beacon and 30 more points for the Red Alliance as Autonomous winds down. A thumbs up from our head referee means grab your controllers, teams, because our driver-controlled mode will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Our Blue Alliance here now fighting to stay alive. Zip tie fighters trying to make it work. They put up 10 points for the Blue Alliance. Their partners, Animatories Romani, they're moving around the field. They're capable of center Vortex shots as well. Looking to the Red Alliance, they're up one match here that has Newton Busters and their partners, Nyan. We see some 5-point shots go into the center Vortex from our Red Alliance. Animatories Romani from Chicago, they barely miss an attempt, while Nyan on the red makes one. Looking at our beacon control here in this match, we've got 2 beacons assigned to the Red Alliance so far. Animatories tries to make a second one light up for the Blue Alliance. We've got just over a minute remaining in this match as Newton Busters looking to put up more 5-point goals. Animatories up and in. And another one for Latin School, 5 points for the Blue Alliance. We've still got 2 red beacons, 1 blue beacon. Zip tie may be looking to change that. Under a minute remaining now as Zip tie tries for more 5 points. 3 goals go in simultaneously, make that 4 and 5. We get 4 goals in the span of 5 seconds from our Red Alliance. Lots of scoring going on in this match. Still 1 beacon neglected by our alliances. As now we head into our end game. Drivers looking for those cat balls, Nyan and Zip tie going for it for red and blue. Nyan starts lifting first. They've got 10 points for lifting so far. 20 seconds remaining here in our end game. Nyan looks like they might be just holding on. Zip tie may be doing the same. They've only got 10 seconds left to score some cat ball points. All 4 beacons are red. Animatories Romani makes it 1 less. We're down to 3 seconds. And that'll be semifinal 1, match number 2.
All right, before we start match number 2 and semifinal 2, we got some results. Let's see how it stands after. Yep, semifinal 2, match number 1. What was that score? It was a score for blue, a 280, which included 80 penalty points and 65 for red. So blue starts off the semifinal 1-0 in their favor.
With our blue number 3 alliance up by 1, let's now meet the teams representing each of these alliances in semifinal 2, match number 2. In our red number 2 alliance, we have got the first pick of the alliance, team 5037.
That's Scott Robot from Elgin.
Joining them to represent the number 2 alliance in this match is team 8907.
Also from Elgin, Blue Box Bots.
Representing our blue number 3 alliance, we have got the captain, team 7129.
That's Robo Raiders out on the scooter.
With them for this match is their number 2 pick, team 10635.
Unknown Element out of Batavia.
Blue is looking to punch a ticket to the finals. Red wants to stay in it. Semifinal 2, match 2 will begin in just a moment. And we are good. This match will begin in 3, 2. Third time's the charm. This match will begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Both alliances have bots jumping out quickly. Ooh, blue box a little short on both their center shots. But Dynamic Signals gets one, and then a teammate gets another, so they've got 2 center beacons or center Vortex is 3. 1 beacon. Can they get the 2 beacon? They do. Blue Alliance looks like they have the early edge. Oh. And then both team members meet and give that big cap particle a bunch of TLC. They might have to use the paper from a couple different angles to see, one, if that ball is off the base and if either of the robots are on the base. Well, we know one thing. Blue Alliance will have all 5 of their particles for operator control because they got 2 beacons. And they got all 3 center balls, so they have an advantage heading into teleop. Controllers up. Team, drivers, controllers up. Grab them. All thumbs on board. Match 2, semifinal 2, operator controlled. 3, 2, 1, go! Collecting balls, first shots. Blue did not make it into the center vortex, but then they got 2 right in a row, 3 right in a row. So blue is attacking it, but red is fighting back on that center vortex. 2 quick ones, the spin in their favor from Got Robot. Blue got another one, and another one. They're fast and furious to that center vortex. A little short by Blue Box. Blue back up in, 2 quick in a row. Red a little long, but it's right back in the wheelhouse. Blue, Robo Raiders has 3 loaded up. There's 1, 2, 3 in a row. Blue Box a little short again. Then they corrected and got it up into the center vortex. Blue right back at it. Blue's up to a total of 14 already. Well, 11 in driver control, 14 total, including the autonomous. And we are at 45 seconds left in this match. From a beacon perspective, 2 blue, just like we entered autonomous. Because blue is just working on that center vortex. And we are 5 seconds away from endgame. Blue got a 3rd beacon. Will red get their first? They did. There's that horn for endgame. Looks like Blue Alliance, Robo Raiders, they have pinched the cap ball. So has Got Robot. They're moving into position. Who's going to cap first? It looks like Robo Raiders got it for Blue Alliance. Can Got Robot get it? We have 5 seconds left. They got it, double cap. What's going on with the beacons? 3 red, 1 blue. What an exciting finish. Another double cap.
Ladies and gentlemen, our scores are here from semifinal 1, match number 2. Blue needed the win to stay alive. Let's see what happened. And our Red Alliance moves on. 235 points for the Red Alliance and 100 for the Blue. That means our red number 1 seeded Alliance will move on to our finals. Before they leave, let's give one more huge round of applause for our number 4 seeded Alliance, including teams 5202 Zip Tie Fighters, 8620 Worm Gear Warriors, and 4965 Animatores Romani.
With semifinal 1 concluded and 1 ticket punched to our Illinois FTC State Championship Finals, we are now waiting patiently for the results from semifinal 2, match number 2. Brent will have those for us momentarily. While we are waiting, we still have 5 engineering notebooks that need to be picked up over by our United States flag. If you have not had a chance to pick up your team's engineering notebook, please send a representative now. Additionally, one team's notebook was taken by mistake. 10091 has not grabbed their engineering notebook because another team accidentally grabbed it. If you accidentally grabbed Team 10091's engineering notebook, please return it to the engineering notebook table.
The scores are telling us we're getting ever so much closer to figuring out if Blue Alliance moves on to the final or if Red Alliance ties it up and forces a third match in semi-final 2. All right, there we go. Blue moves on with a 235-90 win. But let's say congratulations also to Alliance number 2. Their captains were 5199 Duct Tape and a Prayer out of Barrington, and 5037 got Robot out of Elgin, as well as 8907 Blue Box Spots out of Elgin. A big round of applause for the Red Alliance, who made it to semi-final number 2.
With that, our finals are set here at the Illinois First Tech Challenge States Championship. We are going to have our number 1 Alliance against our number 3 Alliance. And if the semifinals were any indication, we might break our record here at the event of 240 points without penalties. We are going to initiate a 5-minute timeout so that teams can prepare for our finals. Our final matches will be all taking place on field number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, there are less than 40 seconds until our finals begin. Teams, it is time to take the field. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The finals are here. Finals match 1. Let me hear you scream. I know we can do better than that, and I've got some more t-shirts for you. Let me hear you scream. Is that good enough, Brent? Is that good enough, Corey? Can we throw these out? We need more noise. That's what I'm talking about! If we can keep that energy up, we'll have more for you between our finals matches. Let's now meet the teams that are competing in finals match number 1 and representing our alliances. In red, we have our number 1 alliance, and on the field for match 1 is the captain, Team 10-138.
From Wilmette, Illinois, Newton Busters, FTC.
With them for finals match 1 is their first pick, Team 10-091.
They're out of Mundelein, Illinois, Nyan Robotics.
Representing our blue number 3 alliance, we have got the captain, Team 7129.
They come to us from Lebanon, Illinois, Robo Raiders.
With them in this match is their second pick, Team 10635.
They're out of Batavia, Unknown Element.
And we've got the all clear. Let's make some noise. Finals match 1 in 3, 2, 1, go!
And Autonomous has begun of finals match number 1. We saw robots move forward, grab a beacon. We have 1 blue beacon claimed from Unknown Element, 1 beacon claimed from Newton Busters FTC. Our robots still operating under their 30-second autonomous. It looks like they started on time. Our match timer a little bit off, but Newton Busters, they roll forward. They park underneath. Unknown Element does the same, and it looks like our robots have come to a stop. Drivers, grab your controllers. And we are ready to begin our driver-controlled mode in 3, 2, 1, go. And our robots all start moving. We had 2 beacons claimed per alliance. That meant we had 2 particles entered for both teams as well. Robo Raiders on the blue alliance, they've got 3 in their robot, getting ready to line it up, shoot it into the center vortex. They've been doing it all day today. Now looking back to the red alliance, Newton Busters and their partners Nyan are working hard as well. Our number 1 alliance, again, is in red. Our number 3 alliance is in blue. Both teams have scored a whole lot of points in playoffs so far. Newton Busters put up 10 points for the red alliance, 1.5 minutes remaining. Unknown Element sinks 5 points for the blue alliance. Their partners is going to try to sink some as well. That's Robo Raiders. Robo Raiders put up 1. And they haven't let go of their second quite yet. Newton Busters in the backfield, moving around, possibly hunting for some particles of the red alliance. Particles getting sunk by our number 3 blue alliance. Under 1 minute remaining now in this match. And shots go up and in from Newton Busters, FTC. Robo Raiders more. We've got tons of particles getting sunk. It looks like we've already had about 20 particles sunk during this match from both alliances. We're coming down now to the final moments of finals match number 1, our end game, 30 seconds remaining. Nyan Robotics, they have the cap ball in their possession, but so does Robo Raiders on the blue alliance. Nyan starts lifting. Robo Raiders is faster. They are already up. That's 20 points. They're trying to make it 40, and they get it. Let's see what Nyan can do. And Nyan gets it as well, tied up on those cap ball points. It might come down to beacons in our final 5 seconds. We're tied up 2 beacons, now 3 beacons for the Blue Lions, and 1 second left. And that is finals match 1.
And now comes one of the most suspenseful moments of our day. We need to patiently wait as our referees and scorekeepers work together to accurately take score. And Corey will have the results from finals match 1 very shortly. Since our alliances are going to be competing in back-to-back matches, now that the refs have given the all clear for robots to be removed from the field, a 5-minute field timeout has been initiated, so teams have a couple minutes to recharge and repair their robot in anticipation for finals match number 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first finals match was decided only by the value of 3 center Vortex goals. Let's take a look at our final score. The Red Alliance was victorious, 205 for the Red Alliance and 190 for the Blue. Blue Alliance needs the win in our next match to stay alive and force a third rubber match between Alliances 1 and 3 here at the First Tech Challenge Illinois State Championship.
Teams, there are less than 1 minute to go until you must return to the field. Well, only 2 teams will be coming to the field to compete. We do ask that the members of all 3 teams please come to the field for our customary pre-finals match 2 handshake. As our teams are taking the field, I think you know what I'm going to say at this point. We need some energy. It's finals match 2. A season comes down to this. Corey's got a few more shirts. Who wants them? We've got one more in this batch. Brent's got a few as well. Oh, now that's a nice throw. Our teams are on the field, and in just a few moments, we'll be starting finals match 2. After finals match 1, our #1 Red Alliance has pulled ahead. They won the first match. If they are able to win finals match 2, they will be our Illinois State champions. However, if our blue #3 Alliance is able to win, they will force a third tiebreaker rubber match. That is winner takes all in terms of our Illinois State champion. Let's now meet the teams that will be representing each alliance here in finals match number 2. On our red #1 alliance, we've got the captain, team 10-1-38.
From Wilmette, Illinois, Newton Busters, FTC.
And with them in this match, their second pick, team 54-52.
Out of Highland Park, Robot to the knee.
Over on our blue #3 alliance, we have the first pick of the alliance, team 73-51.
They come to us from Gurnee, Dynamic Signals.
And their partner for this match is the second pick of the alliance, team 10-6-35.
Coming to us out of Batavia, Unknown Element.
As our referees make their final preparations for finals match number 2, Alliance 1 and Alliance 3, I would like you to please invite you to come to the front of the field and shake hands before your match in the spirit of gracious professionalism. Can both alliances please come to the front of the field and shake hands before our match? We have the all clear from our referees. Finals match 2 is about to begin. If red wins, we have got a champion. If blue wins, we force a rubber match. With a match like this, I think I need some help counting down. Can you help me out? Maybe. We can't mess this up. Can you help me out? Okay, let's do this. Finals match 2 in 3, 2, 1, go!
And all 4 robots start moving here in finals match number 2. 45 points right away for the Red Alliance. Taking a look though at Unknown Element. Unknown Element picks up the 30-point beacon and a 15-point high goal. Unknown Element then strafes over to the next beacon. They're looking for another blue button. Let's see if they can find it. Unknown Element gets it, but so has Newton Busters. A very complicated autonomous. We have all 4 robots ending near the center of the field. It looks like we had 1 center vortex shot sunk by the Blue Alliance. That's worth 15 points. 3 center vortex shots sunk by the Red Alliance, worth 45. Both teams did pick up both beacons. That means 60 points per alliance, and 2 additional particles entered into the field as we will begin our driver-controlled mode. I see some thumbs up from our head referees. Drivers, please pick up those controllers. We're waiting for a final thumbs up. And we have it, so drivers, get ready to go because driver controlled mode of finals match 2 begins in 3, 2, 1, go. All 4 robots moving now. Blue Alliance has a lot of ground to cover. They need the win here to stay alive. Robot to the knee, they have a red particle in their hopper, getting ready to launch. Dynamic puts up 5 points for the Blue Alliance. Their partners, Unknown, they put up 5 as well. Taking a look to Newton Busters, FTC, they must have a red particle locked and loaded, ready to go. Up and in for Newton Busters. And they miss their second, an opening for the Blue Alliance. Dynamic Signals, they have a particle looking to launch. Their partners, Unknown, trying as well, both over and under shooting. Both beacons still untouched here. It looks like teams have identified that the center vortex shots are going to be the deciding factor in this match. Robot to the knee putting up more and more red particles into the center vortex. Red has the advantage so far with the center vortex shots. So far, according to our unofficial score, they have put in 13. Blue has put in 5. Under a minute now remaining in what might be our final match. Blue Alliance again needs the win. They have 3 blue beacons though, and Dynamic sinks 2 shots, getting 10 points for their alliance. Dynamic looking for more particles, bringing them over to the Blue Alliance center vortex. Up and in, 1, 2, and 3. 15 points for the Blue Alliance. We're coming down now to what might be the final endgame of the Illinois First Tech Challenge season. These cat balls might be the deciding factor. These beacons could be as well. We have all 4 beacons on the field illuminated in favor of the red number 1 seeded alliance. 20 seconds remaining. Dynamic Signals, the only cap ball in motion. That's worth 20 points. That's huge for the Blue Alliance with 10 seconds remaining. Dynamic needs to sink it, and they do! 40 points for the Blue Alliance with 5 seconds remaining. All 4 beacons are red, though. We're down to our final moments. A very exciting conclusion to finals match number 2.
It was a close finals match number 2, and now all we can do is wait. Our referees and our scorekeepers will work together to make sure that these scores are accurate, and Corey will have those for you in just a few short moments. Now that the referees have given the all clear for teams to remove their robots, we have initiated a 5-minute field timeout. In the event of a match number 3 in our finals, teams will need to return to the field at the end of this timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a score for finals match number 2. This match also decided by just 15 points between our teams. A very close and very high scoring match. We've got it at the table. Let's put it on the board. We have a champion, the Red Alliance. A score of 250 to the Blue Alliance 235. We have a champion here at the Illinois First Tech Challenge State Championship. That is our #1 Red Alliance, including teams 10-1-38, 10-0-9-1, and 54-52. Before we move on, let's give one more huge round of applause for our #3 seeded alliance, our finalist alliance, including teams 52-02 Zip Tie Fighters, 86-20 Worm Gear Robo Raiders, make that 71-29 Robo Raiders, 73-51 Dynamic Signals, and 10